I'm going to be completely honest. I have no clue what to do for this episode. The first and most obvious thing we could do is expand the base some more, because like I said, I think I was talking about this, I want to obviously expand the base all throughout this little mountain we have here, and obviously we could always go mining some more. We only have 4 diamonds to our name currently, and as far as I'm aware, finding diamonds in this version should be slightly easier than current Minecraft. Maybe I could be like completely wrong in saying that, and yeah, but who knows. I think what I want to do is, I know, why was I digging out that hole? I actually don't remember. It's been a little while since I touched this world. I haven't actually touched the world since I uploaded the first episode of this, and I uploaded the first episode like a month ago now, because I've been really slow with making videos lately. I want a big window here. I think that would be cool, but we don't really have much sand. There is sand underneath the farm over here that we could probably use, but aside from that, we don't have like a desert or anything nearby, really. Also, I was exploring this world a little bit off camera, and you know how I went all the way that way for spruce wood? I don't remember if I put this in the last video. Well, it turns out if we went right over the back of this mountain here, there's spruce wood literally right there, so we did not have to go all the way over there for that. We do have a little bit of like a big lake here, so we probably could get some sand out of this as well. So sand really shouldn't be too hard. Also, the sensitivity in this game, in this version of the game, is really weird, because I put it down to 60, that was really slow. I have it at 80 right now, and it's still, like, too fast. Like, it feels like it hasn't changed off 100. So we're gonna put a big window there. I know I want to do that, and I might have, like, my enchantment table and stuff in there. I don't know. Another thing I want to incorporate into my base at some point is something that I saw Etho work on when I was going back and watching all of, like, the really old, like, the older videos on his Let's Play series. He was trying to make, like, a staircase thing using a bud switch with like redstone ore, and like how like when you step on it, it does cause a block update. And I did actually figure out how to do it over here. There's probably a better way of doing this, but I did figure it out, and I got really excited about it. The only problem is you can't use it again until the redstone block deactivates. But once it deactivates, like, it resets itself and it does work, and I got way too excited about managing to make this work. So I do want to try and incorporate this somewhere in the base at some point, just because I think it would be sick. But yeah, see, it reset itself, so now if we walk on it again, it does work. So yeah, I was really proud of myself for figuring this out. Again, there's probably much better ways of doing this, but this is the way I figured out how to do it, because I want to try and do all my redstone stuff myself. I don't really want to look up tutorials for any of it, just because I don't know, I feel like it would be cool. But regardless, that's not something I'm going to be doing for quite a while. I probably could put it like, I don't know, I could almost make the enchantment table room like semi-secret, and like that's how you get into the enchantment table room. I don't know, just something like that. But the first thing we need to do is get some more diamonds so we can actually get an enchantment table in the first place. I need to expand the sugarcane farm, and I need to bring cows over so I can get leather, so that way we can actually get max level enchantments, which I didn't realize how... Oh fuck, I forgot about this. I didn't realize how weird enchanting was in this game around this time. Again, was messing with it a tiny bit off camera, and like the levels go beyond 30. I think I talked about that in the previous episode, and it doesn't even really seem that consistent, really. Like, the higher levels don't consistently give you higher tier stuff, it seems, from what I could tell, which is really odd. I didn't realize there was a huge vein of coal right here. I don't know how I missed that. Maybe I did miss it and I pointed it out last time and just said, oh, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. That's just not at all what I had intended to do there. Do I get my water back? Oh, I do! Yay. No! Oh. Okay, we're fine. Oh, diamonds. Yay. I hear water, I think, as well. So there must be like a big cave system right above me. I might have to go explore that a tiny bit. How many diamonds are here? Should probably make sure there's no lava around that. Looks like it's just 2 diamonds. That's... Alright, I guess that does mean there's definitely a cave or something above us. I think that's the first time I've ever been, like, actually jump scared by something in Minecraft. That was interesting. Oh, we also could definitely go to, like, the Nether or something. The Nether does exist, unlike it did in Minecraft Pocket Edition. Pocket Edition had the Nether reactor core. Which, that's another thing. I should try and see if I can get, like, maybe not exactly an emulator, but just some kind of mod pack or mod that makes everything work like old Pocket Edition, since that's the version I played on, so that's the version I'd probably have, like, a lot more nostalgia for. That also reminds me, the one thing I, like, really miss from Pocket Edition is the old Lifeboat server, like old Lifeboat survival games. Old Lifeboat survival games was awesome. I was playing that like all the time, and I got like really good at it as well. I think primarily because Pocket Edition had like a feature where you didn't have this arrow in the center of your screen. You could turn the arrow off, so anywhere you tapped you would like hit. So like, let's say, imagine the arrow's gone, so anywhere you tap, like you could hit this dirt block even if you were looking straight across, because you were able to tap that with your finger. It was within the visual field. So I abused the shit out of that for survival games, and for a while I won like every single game I played. It was insane. No, that's not what I wanted to do at all. God damn it, there goes my bucket. Shit, I don't know where my water went just now. I gotta rearrange my blocks a little bit because I keep hitting 5 instinctively because I think I had my blocks there before or something. This is one thing I absolutely do not miss from old Minecraft. Actually, I can get my water back. No, my torch. Shit. Oh my god, guys, it's Herobrine. You know, forget what I said about diamonds being easier to find in this version of the game. That was just a complete lie. Anyways, mining trip done, we only got 2 diamonds, so I take back what I said about diamonds being easier to find in this version of the game. Although I'm gonna blame it on the fact that I'm still digging with stone pickaxes, so this tunnel isn't particularly long right now. I haven't covered that much ground yet, but we should have enough for both an enchantment table and a diamond pickaxe now, so that really checks off all I needed for mining for today. Honestly. Oh yay, it's raining. I feel like it's rained a lot in this world, has it? And now, the next thing I want to do is obviously I want to get a nether portal, and then we'll just check out what the old nether looks like. Maybe we'll find a fortress, and we'll start working on what the enchantment table setup will look like. Now there's a cave that's not too far down in here that does already have like a lot of lava and obsidian in it, so we should just be able to get everything we need from down here. Now for the most entertaining part of the game. I just realized I do have my fan on, so hopefully there's not too much wind ambiance in this video. I had that issue happen with a Geometry Dash video actually, and I ended up scrapping the whole video because of it. I was actually really upset about that because it was a pretty good video as well. Ooh, let's not do that. Alright, 2 more, and then we can go back up. Which I'm thinking I might put my nether portal and enchantment table like in the same spot, honestly. Which actually, I got a couple of cool project ideas for this world. One of the things I kind of want to do is recreate some of like the older legacy console tutorial worlds. I feel like that could be pretty cool to do, or do all the ones that can be done like in this update. I don't remember when exactly console and all that came out. It probably came out around the same time as like Pocket Edition and everything. I don't know. Yeah, so that I think would be kind of cool to do in this world somewhere. I don't know where I'd do it, but I want to do it somewhere. But getting like a map or something of it so I can like remember what it all looked like is going to be a bit difficult. Anyways, I want to expand this by 1 block in each direction, I think. We'll do that later though. For now, I just need to actually get a path up there. So what I'm going to do is actually start digging out this room first, and then we'll connect it up to the rest of the base. Oh, what the fuck? We're gonna have... and then a block here. So we need to go up 2 in that direction, actually. This might actually end up being slightly too big, honestly. There we go. Big circle window. Look at that. So cool. Now we can go back in here and start digging this out. Now in here, one thing I want to do is kind of mine in each of these directions and just see how far I go before I exit the mountain. So I do want to do that on this side. How many blocks up is the floor here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks up. And this in here goes 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks up. So we can go one more block up. And then right here, we'll have this room sort of a big room here. How big, I have no clue. I'm placing torches here in case gravel falls, since gravel obviously wants to do that. I probably should actually start with the bottom before I... Okay, seems like it was only that one spot that was problematic. Yippee, there goes my pickaxe. I don't want to use my diamond pickaxe too much right now, so I'm gonna just get a whole bunch more iron pickaxes, because I do have quite a bit of iron. And now, somehow this has to link up, I don't know how. So again, I'm just gonna dig a tunnel in each direction until I exit the mountain. So, we'll see how big we can make each area. Oh, looks like this goes quite far. Okay, so that's as far as we can go there. I'm gonna do, like, going back that way. Probably... Oh, I don't know. I was gonna have a tunnel going here, but I think I might scrap that idea, because we could make the mine here. Like, there'll be, like, a pillar here in the center, and then we'll just kind of go around it to go back that way. But I do want, like, a huge, like, central room in this base. I think that would be pretty cool. Oh, yay, more gravel. Love it. Okay, so this... pillar in the center here we will not be able to touch. So I'm gonna remove this up to here so that we can keep this as just a big room. Let's see if I can flip my head again. There we go. Look at that. How many blocks back from this doorway is this? 17 to the center here. Okay, so this is where the center of that room would be. So if we dig right here, we should end up in the center. Yes. Okay. So now we do just have to expand this room a little bit, which should be fine. What the fuck? What do you... Okay. That's weird. My recording software's been really weird here now. All my shit froze for a moment, and then the recording stopped working, and then it started claiming that this wasn't a supported game. However, it only said it wasn't a supported game when I clicked on the record thing in the little interface for NVIDIA's recording software thing. But when I use the hotkey, it's working just fine. So I have no fucking clue what just happened, but whatever. I don't remember what I was talking about because I kind of stopped for the day after all that happened. And my sensitivity feels like it went back up. It did. Look at that. That's cool. What did I have it at? 70? 70 does not feel correct. That feels correct. Alright, anyways, so I believe I was digging tunnels. That's pretty much what I was doing. So I guess that's what I'm going to continue doing. I don't remember what I was talking about before all that happened, so this is probably going to be a bit of a odd transition here. I do remember roughly what I was doing, and I remember the ideas I had, so I guess I could talk about the ideas a little bit more because I've had time to think the ideas through a little bit more. I am going to have this room with the window be the enchanting room and like the nether portal room and stuff. Where exactly each of those things will go, I'm not sure. I kind of want to have the enchantment table center with the window, and then we'll have the nether portal in the sidewall here, and we might have storage for like nether specific stuff, enchanting specific stuff in this room, because I'm gonna be fully honest, even though I always do it, I always have all my storage in one spot. I think for this world in particular, I want to start to change that a little bit and have my storage kind of spread out a little bit so that I want to have a reason to go to each different spot in my base. So like if a certain part of my base has like a melon farm or something, for example, I'm going to have storage for like I'm gonna have all the like the food related farms in one area, and then all of my food storage will be in that same spot. And then obviously, so enchanting and nether portal will be here, so nether and enchanting storage will be here, and I'll do some other things like that. So I want my storage kind of spread out to different areas of the base, so I have a reason to go to every different area of the base. Since I think I've said this many times now, I do want this whole mountain to eventually become my base. I think the tallest part of the mountain is up there, so we could probably put like a cool watchtower or something up there. I think that would be cool. I haven't practiced building in this version of the game very much. I've primarily just been messing with redstone stuff because for some reason old redstone is kind of cool to me. So I'm gonna take this 2 blocks back this way, I think. We'll go because I want the window to be center. Okay, we're only gonna go 2 blocks back this way for now. And I'm also going to keep this part here because I'm going to replace that with like stone bricks and stuff because I kind of want this window to be coming out a little bit more. So I guess we'll do this as well. Yeah, so we'll probably have smooth stone and stuff in all of these different corners and everything. And then I'm thinking we'll probably primarily make the inside out of stone brick. And I'm just now realizing we can't place stairs upside down in this version, so I can't do anything about that. We're not really going to focus on making this too pretty right now though, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. We definitely won't have a shortage on stone with this base at the very least, so again I might change that because this might go further back depending on what happens here. I think I should be able to actually get away with only going 2 blocks back here because there's not a ton of nether resources in this version of the game, but I think this is a decently sized room. I am going to have the nether portal kind of offset I think a little bit just because of how the enchantment table is going to come out, so our nether portal is going to be kind of off to the side like this. And then what'll be nice about this version when we do go to the nether is we don't need to worry about having gold or anything because there's no piglins, only zombie pigmen and ghasts. So let's make a flint and steel. Okay. We'll do that. Light it. Nether portal time. And then I don't think I have the resources for a bow or anything. I don't think I've actually killed a single enemy. Yeah, I mean I've killed a couple zombies and stuff and skeletons. So we can't take a bow with us, and we don't really have arrows right now anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. So I guess we get to go see what the nether looks like. Will we spawn inside a fortress? That would be kind of cool. Okay, we didn't spawn in the fortress, but I mean, close enough. So the ground does kind of connect up to the fortress right over here, so we're just gonna go over here. Now, I don't know if you can hit ghast fireballs back at ghasts in this version or not. I feel like you probably can, maybe? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. There's a whole bunch of lava in here. That looks like a blaze spawner. Yes, it is. Cool, so we do have a blaze spawner located in here. I'm gonna mark that with a couple torches like this. Ouch. This lava sucks. Where? I guess they're above me somewhere? Uh-oh. I think there's multiple ghasts. Oh, that's lava source? What the f- Okay. How did source blocks get here? How did you get here? I gotta get these source blocks out of here. What? Can it go away? Thank you. Maybe? What? Why is lava so fucking weird in this version? Nope, 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 nope. Okay, well I found where the ghast is. Can we hit these back? Well, I didn't get the test. Can I hit these back? Oh, you can hit them back. Perfect. I tried my best. Stop! Ignore the voice crack. That was horrible. Also, the squish was removed already at this point. That's interesting. I didn't realize it was removed this early. Oh no, the squish is there a little bit, I think. Yeah, the squish is still there a little bit. I should come back and get glowstone, but I think I'm not going to worry about that until I have silk touch and stuff, which won't be for a little while, considering we're still only at level 4 somehow. I don't know how, but I am. Oh, I hear magma cube. Magma cube! So I could probably do something with that spawner that I found. Are you fucking kidding me? Please don't blow up my portal. That would make me a little sad, actually. And it's nighttime. Yippee! Alright, so now that we got the nether portal set up, the next thing we want to do is get the enchanting table set up. And, oh, I also said I wanted to do that staircase thing in here, when currently I do not have that as a possibility because it's just a straight shot over. I could lower all of this because we do have stairs right here, so we could lower all of this a bit and then have that little contraption in here, but again, that's not something we need to worry about until I get silk touch, because I can't even get the redstone dust for it until I have silk touch anyways. So I think what I want to do is actually focus on getting this room set up, and I want to figure out, I need to bring cows over so I can get the enchantment table set up. So we want to get the enchantment table set up, we want to get storage in here set up, and after that I just want to kind of roughly mark out where each individual storage system will be. So obviously the mine is right here, so we'll probably have a mining materials storage system in this center room somewhere. And then up here, I think just looking at the structure of this mountain, a lot of the base is going to be more over there than to this side, because this side, the mountain ends on this side, like right over here. Like there's not a ton of mountain over here. Or actually, I think I actually put this like right in the center. There is quite a bit of mountain over here. It's a lot more than I thought there was. Oh. Actually, it would be really cool to do something with this, actually. I don't know what I'll put back here. But this is a cool little area. It'd be cool to kind of neaten the terrain around here up a little bit. And then maybe this could be like a little farming area. I think that would be cool. And I want to keep this waterfall somehow. I want to make it bigger though. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we could do with this area. This mountain range here is actually really cool. There's a little arch here that I kind of want to widen a little bit. So yeah, lots of cool stuff that could be done. We could probably put like animals and stuff back there actually, if we can get that connected to this rest of this base. Yeah, I'm gonna start off by finishing the window though, because it is bothering me that is just an empty hole right now. So I want to get the sand for that, and then I'll start farming some of this wheat more so that we can bring some cows and stuff over. Although I haven't really seen cows much in this world, but I haven't seen animals in general because I've spent so much time in the base area here. But yeah, I do want to actually explore the world a little bit more. I know there's not like a ton that existed in this game around this time, so there's probably not like a ton to explore really, but I still think it would be cool. Oh my god, I just tried to swim. But even though I'm starting to explore a little bit right now, we're not going to do it right now. We're not going to do a ton right now. We're definitely going over here for this sand, because we're just going to pretend this is the closest area of sand we have. And pumpkins! And there's more spruce forest over here. That's interesting. Actually, I just realized, did jungle wood exist at this time? That was weird. Did jungle wood exist at this time? I think it might have. Because I think last time I said I had all the wood types that exist in the game. But if jungle wood does exist, that's not true. I'm pretty certain jungle wood exists. Anyways, I gotta go get my sand and get back to base. But there are cows out here, I saw. So we do know cows are spawning in the world. I'm just gonna get a whole bunch of sand because I'm probably gonna use quite a bit of glass in some areas of the build. There's squid down there. I was about to say, oh, we could kill squid and get dyed glass. No, we can't. Oh, this is a cavern. Okay. I'm gonna come back to this. Caverns are cool. Maybe we could do another build here at some point. That would be cool. It all really depends on how long this world lasts. As much as I would like for this to be a forever world type of thing, I really don't know how long this world would last past like the Ender Dragon and stuff, honestly, because even with how simple the game is, there is a lot I could do. So this world definitely has potential to last a very, very long time, even beyond the Ender Dragon, but it all comes down to how my motivation for this world continues and whether or not interest in this world remains on the channel, assuming this channel even still exists within a week or so from now. I don't exactly want to alarm anyone watching, but it is possible this channel will die soon due to current situations, but I'm not gonna think about that right now. Do you not get XP from this? Are you serious? Or was I getting XP and just not? Oh man, okay. I'm gonna keep the rest of this as glass because that is a lot of pains. I forgot, even in current Minecraft it still makes 16, but I just completely forget that it makes 16 every single time I do this. The old glass texture. I actually kind of miss this texture, I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, obviously, it wasn't ideal for really properly seeing out of, but I mean, there's just something about it. Although, of course, now I don't have that as an exit. I gotta go the whole way around now. Yeah, there we go. If we fix up the landscaping around that, that could look pretty cool, I think. Now, I just need to do something similar for the doorway here now at some point, but we'll get there when we get there. I do have wheat in my chest. I don't want to just have the cows outside. I feel like I do want to find a spot to put them, and I was kind of thinking that area right behind the mountain over there, we gotta have like animals and farming and stuff back there. I feel like it would just be a cool spot to do that at. The crazy thing is I do have like an hour and a half of recording now, and the only progress I've made is going to the nether because I've just been doing all kinds of random stuff, but that's fine. There's not exactly a ton of progress per se to be made in this version of the game, because right now, even now, the main objective of this game was for it to be a sandbox game, not a progression game, and that objective does feel like it's been maybe not lost in more current versions of the game, but it's just the game seems to be perceived as a progression-based game and not a sandbox game, even though it's still listed as a sandbox game. I don't know. I think I'm gonna start editing the two recordings I have right now down, and if I think this makes a good enough video at this point, this is where the video will end, and if I don't think it makes a good enough video, the video will obviously continue.